Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into
Prolonged
it.
driving can cause the battery to boil. This can be caused by a decrease in the electrolyte level or, conversely, by an increase. All of the above can shorten the life of the battery. The average life of a car battery is about 3 to 4 years. How to increase battery life? Use an areometer to check the density of the electrolyte. Recommendations that will add a couple of years to the service life. The electrolyte level in the battery should be constantly monitored. Compliance with these recommendations has a favorable effect on the battery life and can add several years to it. A serviceable regulator also affects the life of the battery, more precisely, on the level of its charging. The required voltage, which is maintained by the voltage regulator, is in the range of 13.8 to 14.4 V. Tips of motorists to prolong the life of the battery. It is important to know, the easier it is to start the engine, the less load the battery experiences. The battery should preferably be charged with a low current, 1 to 2 A, for a long period of time. Such monthly recharging can add about 2 years to the service life of the battery. Causes of malfunctions and their elimination. Malfunction, increased self-discharge cause harmful impurities penetrate into the electrolyte, filling the battery with undistilled water. The battery is discharged to a voltage level of 1.1 V. The spent electrolyte is removed from the battery. The battery is washed with distilled water, filling the battery with undistilled water, filling the battery with water. Fault, short-circuit separator destruction and plate contact, charging with high power current. Disassemble the battery, replace defective electrodes and separators, reassemble the battery and charge. Fault, warping of electrodes, charging and discharging current of high power, high temperature of electrolyte, non-compliance with the rules of starting the motor with the starter. Troubleshooting, replace damaged electrodes in the battery. Fault, cracks in the monoblock and its wear cause, the battery is not properly secured in the slot or the battery is handled carelessly. Remedy, fill cracks with special adhesive. More serious damage can be repaired by a qualified repair technician. What to do in case of a discharged battery? A discharged battery is reanimated in 2 ways. Towing. The engine is started by accelerating the car with the subsequent inclusion of the ignition and gear, second or third, cigarette lightering. It is carried out by means of a donor car and crocodiles, wires for the interaction of the battery terminals. Crocodiles are connected to the necessary terminals on both batteries. The red, traditionally, wire corresponds to the positive terminals, the black wire, the negative of the donor car, the other end, is connected to the unpainted part of the discharged car. First you need to start the engine of the donor car, after, the car with a discharged battery. Proper charging of the battery. Remove plugs from the battery, unscrew the bolts. It is necessary for free exit of gases during charging. Correctly connect the terminals of the charger with the battery, switch on the charger. The charging current should correspond to 1/10 of the battery capacity. Recharging requires control of the electrolyte temperature. Not more than 55 degrees Celsius. Wait for a 15-minute pause when the gases are released, after the end of charging, and screw in the plugs. Varieties of charging devices. Charging and starting devices. They are used when disconnecting the terminals from the onboard network of the machine. Have 2 modes, 1. Automated charging, 2. Issuing the maximum current output in the startup mode. Charging pre-starting. They come with thin lead wires with low power, charge and no more. These devices are connected to the battery terminals, which do not need to be disconnected from the onboard network of the car. Recommended for use on cars with automatic transmission. Disconnecting the terminals is fraught with problems. Proper operation. The service life of the battery directly depends on how much it has been used and how well it is cared for. A new battery requires no attention for the first 2 or 3 years, whereas an old battery needs constant care. But if the old battery is causing a lot of discomfort, you should replace it. Checking the battery with an areometer, adding water to the battery starting and charging unit. In conclusion, extending the life of your car battery requires a combination of regular maintenance and mindful driving habits. By keeping an eye on the electrolyte levels and avoiding prolonged driving that can lead to overheating, you can significantly enhance your battery's longevity. Remember to check your battery periodically, ensure clean connections, and consider using a battery maintainer if your vehicle is not driven frequently. Taking these simple steps can save you time and money in the long run, ensuring your car starts reliably whenever you need it. Thank you for watching, and safe driving!